make something happen. He will be taking dead aim right here. Wedge in the air, the downward descent right, and it spins it, almost in! No, it went down for Rory McIlroy!
You're so stupid, dude. That was gross. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no idea what we're actually gonna do with this. But I feel like if we I feel like we're just gonna cut a bunch of balls in the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My name's Riley, and I'm opening my first vintage store. Come on in. This is it. It's got weird, tacky furniture, terrible floors, profit margins written on the wall. This is great. Whatever is going on here, but she's got soul. She's got character in the bones. Beautiful, and you can't beat the part of town. Let me show you guys around what we got. So, this weekend we're gonna be open in an under construction pop-up in its as-is state. And then essentially we'll do a 2-week transformation. We're gonna tear it all apart, redo it, all the fun stuff. And then we'll come back and have it all fixed. What incarnation? The floor is oozing. That's not great. Well, we just mopped the floor. Yeah, dude, there's something weird going on here. Okay, that's a problem for later. This will be the main retail area. So y'all just came in through the front. This used to be like an office before, but technically it's zoned for retail, but that's a different problem. This island is gonna go, this kick out is gonna go, and if you come back here, we've got some beautiful, beautiful concrete floors and a kitchen, which not great for retail space, but we'll get rid of it. You can see the company before, Ziki, they were like a tech startup halal food truck thing. This is more of the main retail space. So you have about 700 foot of retail space here. I love this exposed duct. I just think it's really, really cool. We haven't decided on an exact floor plan yet, but I do know that I want to really open this space up. We're gonna put the checkout up front. Oh, big guy is right up. Hi, how are you? You can come in. The filter? ¿Para qué? No idea what you just said. Nope. I know some Spanish, but not that much. If you step over here, we have a bathroom. I'm sure all of this is getting cut out. The bathroom is very nice. Very nice. Not too bad. And then we have, this was like a desk area and whatnot. And nice sliding glass door. I don't think it's supposed to do that. And then our back office, which hopefully no one comes back here, but that's a problem for later. We have a lot of really good plans for this space. We're finally in one space. This is it, you know? Nice and empty. We've got lots of work to do, but the bones are there. I think I want to put fitting rooms here. This will be like our pants section. We have the best pants selection in the country. I know we do. I've just never been able to bring it all out at once, and I'm excited for a revision. Having this corner here, then we'll do racks and different stuff. I want to avoid just putting racks all along the walls. I just think it's gross. So we'll figure out something to do with that. But this weekend, we're gonna throw racks up in here. We're just gonna get it ready for kind of like a regular event, just to see how people live in the space, how the flow is and whatnot. We'll test some different things out this weekend, see how we feel about it all. And then from there, we'll start, you know, building everything out. The idea of the space was so exciting before I got into it. And now that we're into it, you realize how much work needs to get put into it, right? Because like before I came, I'm like, I'm gonna build it out in 4 days. We'll just take this island out and it'll be no big deal. And then you realize there's like wires and stuff, and you can't just kind of like cut wires and call it a day. It's just not how it works. Like there's ways that you need to do these things to do it properly, you know, and stay within code and all that fun stuff. You know, like there's a wire running here in the concrete. I don't even know what I'm gonna do about that, to be honest. So, because I have to cover it up, you can't leave that exposed. So, there's all different types of fun things I need to do. Like the ground is all rusty. Like I like the rusty look, but I want to fix that. There's a lot of little things that I want to get right in this space. We're gonna be in here every day, all day. We're gonna have people in and out of here, and I want this to be the best vintage store in the country, which means we have to put a ton of work into it, and it's super exciting. But in this moment, we're talking about the very first day we're walking in and seeing no progress on any of this stuff. And we can't even make progress on a lot of this stuff today because they're multiple day projects. I can't just start knocking this down the way I want to because I'm gonna have people in here tomorrow. So I need to leave it up. I need to live in it as it sits for a few days. We get to get a feel for like how people are gonna live in the space, and then we can move forward with it. So it's exciting. It's gonna be an exciting weekend. We have a huge sale going on. But dude, this space is really cool. Once we start getting some of these things done, it's gonna be great. After dropping out of high school, I started Keep It Classic in 2020 after dropping out of college. I used to sell shoes back in high school. And I knew that wasn't a sustainable business, and I had to find something that I really loved and something that taught me something new every day. And you know, really, what made me start this business was money. I didn't have it. I hated spending money on clothes that I was just throwing away. And I was like, there's got to be a better way. So, you know, because I used to always buy used shoes, and when you buy, you know, used shoes, you're buying them for like $60. And they're still worth $60 after a few wears, and you can turn around and sell them. And sometimes you can even make money. I'm like, well, there's got to be like a clothing equivalent to this. And that's where I really found vintage clothes and realized that there's a huge marketplace to this. And really, the big disconnect is that people just don't realize how cool this stuff really is. You look around and people are wearing vintage inspired stuff all the time. And I'm like, why not buy the original? It's better quality. It's better for the environment. And it's better for your pockets because you can turn around and sell it for what you bought it for anyways. Most people, when I told them about what I was gonna spend in the space and the details and all the other stuff, they were like, this is an awful idea. Why would you do this? And the simple answer is I want the best vintage store in the country. And that's not happening in a trailer. It's not. And this pop-up stuff, it's not gonna work for me. So if this isn't, you know, the home of Keep It Classic forever, that's fine. We'll move somewhere else if I have to. But right now, this is home. And we're gonna figure it out here. And that's the American dream. Like, you take something that's forgotten. You know, this building was abandoned before we stepped in here. You know, the previous tenants, they went bankrupt. And there was no one in here. You know, and we're gonna take this space that was forgotten about, it was neglected, and we're gonna bring it new life. This is a great area of town. There's some great neighbors here, and we're gonna be open every day. Dude, I'm gonna be here every day. Why have I not been buying secondhand clothing all my life? That's what I want the customer to feel. I want them to walk in here, not knowing anything about vintage, come in and go, man, I can't believe I was missing out on this. Like, dude, like this has been here all along and I just didn't know. That's what I want them to feel. I want them to walk in here and go, dude, like, I can buy Levi's for half the price of what they're at the Levi's store and they're better quality. I can buy t-shirts for the same price as Zara and they're gonna be worth the same price and go up in value over time. Like, I want them to walk in here and go, oh, like, I did not know used clothing was this cool. Like, I did not know about this. And that's what I really want them to feel like, oh, like, this is really dope. And Keep It Classic to me is the vessel to do that. It's like, you know, like, buy secondhand clothes. It makes too much sense. There's like any reason you can give me not to buy secondhand clothes, I'll give you 10 reasons why that doesn't matter. And that's really the big thing for me. I've dealt with a ton of problems where I'm like, this is the end of my business. I'm cooked. Like, dude, like, I mean, I remember I got kicked out of a pop-up that was 80% of my revenue because the owners were awful people. You know, like, they were just like miserable human beings. And they made all types of lies about me, and they threw my name in the mud. I had to send them a cease and desist because they were disparaging my name so badly with zero basis. Yet, and I thought I was done. I was like, I got kicked out of the market. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And here I am, a year and a half later. And I don't know if that didn't happen, I don't know if I'd be here today. So, just keep going.
Cheers to that. Congrats
Keep it
on-
classic, huh?
Oh, sorry, I was just gonna say congrats on opening the store. Did you?
Thank you, dude. This is exciting. We're here. I'm super excited. We open tomorrow. And this has been episode 19, I think, of our behind the scenes series. I'm super excited. We're gonna change it up over the next few weeks. We're gonna give you all a really deep look at what we're doing here. I'm gonna build this with you guys. I'm gonna show you guys what we're doing. Really kind of give you guys a really intimate look at what we're doing. And it's exciting, dude. Like, the series is gonna be really cool. So if y'all wanna see how we build out the store, follow along. This has been episode 19 of our behind the scenes series. And I'll see you next week.